So you ever wonder what would constitute the need to press one of those blue light emergency call buttons on campus? Well, I'm about to tell you why. Okay, it could be that you are walking by yourself and feel that someone is following you. If so, push the button and keep walking. Push the next blue light and keep walking and continue until the police arrive. It could also be that you see a crime in progress while walking near a blue light. However, it may not be related to a crime at all. It could be a medical emergency. You need an ambulance right away. If you think you should push the button, then go ahead and do so. Just remember, these are not toys and we're not calling to find out directions on campus. We've been taught from a young age to walk in well-lit areas, use the buddy system, and lock doors. This is still true today and ever more. When you visit the UTPD's website and sign up for the Campus Watch, you will see that area variety of crimes that occur on campus as well as in the surrounding areas. Arm yourself with the knowledge of how to increase your safety. You might want to arm yourself too, I don't know. When downtown at night, always stay with people you know well and trust. When choosing to walk either around campus or off campus, whether it be attending an organizational meeting or event, do so with friends and in well-lit areas. Also be smart and lock up your belongings and mark them well in case they are stolen. So many times you see in Campus Watch that wallets, keys, iPods are stolen when someone is playing basketball at the gym just a few feet away, where the laptop is stolen from under them as they slept in the Union. Maybe they ran down the hall to the bathroom in the dorms and come back to the room when their TV is gone. Be aware and be safe. So if you're concerned about a member of the UT community, you can call the Behavior Concerns Advice Line, which is the BCAL. When you call BCAL, it will give you a live person to speak to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can ask to remain anonymous. However, if you want to send a report online, you can do so by visiting the website that's listed above. You will be asked when reporting online to enter your UTID login. Thus, this method cannot be anonymous. Also, when submitting a report online, be aware these reports are answered during normal Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 business hours. So many times individuals will walk by something that looks out of place and they continue walking to their destination. Whether you are in class using the campus room or a student organization meeting or just walking by, we ask that if you see something, report it. You never know if you're the first to see it or you might be the first to report it. As a student leader, your participation in keeping our campus safe affects you and your student organization. Be engaged in the community to help keep it and members of your student organization safe. It's always better to err on the side of caution. If something is a safety hazard and broken, you can contact University Facility Services at the number above during regular business hours or at the 512-471-2020 after hours. You can call and make our campus safer for everyone. The University of Texas has a policy regarding weapons, so disregard my weapons statement. You might just want to have mace. Okay, this involves weapons on campus. Maybe your organization is planning to highlight various martial arts during an exhibition in front of Gregory Gym and you want to use wooden staffs and spears. Or maybe you're an RTF student shooting a film on campus and want to use fake machine guns for an important scene. Both students and student organizations who wish to bring a weapon or facsimile weapon onto the UT campus must have advance permission from the Office of the Dean of Students. A weapons approval form must be filled out and turned into their office. The website and contact information is listed on the slide. Our next section is student organization travel, and it will take into account what we should do when we're planning a trip. So having a plan in the event something should happen, whether it be a tragedy or a simple flat tire, it's always great to take into perspective what may happen. There are two different types of travel policies at the University of Texas at Austin. I don't know why we just don't say, I'm just going to say UT. Depending on the type of student organization, it's departmentally sponsored, SSO, or just registered, RSO. There are different requirements. The student travels policy for organization, university organized or sponsored events, SSO, located in the institutional rules on student service and activities, applies to all travel more than 25 miles away from the main campus that involves sponsored student organization, or enrolled students attending events or activities that are organized and or sponsored by the university. The RSO travel policy, also located in the institutional rules on student service and activities, applies to all travel more than 20 miles away from the main campus in which a registered student organization requires a student member to attend the activity or event. So, if an organization is sponsored by a UT department or college and members of the organization are traveling more than 25 miles from the 40 acres, they are required to obtain prior approval from appropriate UT administrator in the department or college and fill out the following forms. Request for student travel authorization, release and indemnification agreement, medical authorization form, request for special event health insurance, If a registered student organization has required members to travel more than 25 miles away from the main campus, they are required to obtain prior approval from the staff in the SAA area of the Office of the Dean of Students and fill out the following forms. Information sheet for registered student organization travel, travel information packet, release indemnification agreement, medical authorization form, request for special event health insurance. So, if a member of a student organization is traveling to a destination using personal, rental, or other motor vehicle, he or she would follow the safety guidelines below. I guess I missed a slide, so sorry, but we're just going to go ahead and skip to the next one, guys. Alright, so occupants of motor vehicles shall use seat belts or other approved safety restraint devices required by law or regulation at all times when the vehicle is in operation. Occupants of motor vehicles should never possess, consume, or transport any alcoholic beverages or illegal substances. The total number of passengers in any vehicle at any time it is in operation shall not exceed the manufacturer's recommended capacity or the number specified by university policy or federal or state law or regulations, whichever is lowest. Make sure all drivers have valid driver's license and proof of insurance. Also ensure each vehicle has a current registration emissions sticker. Note, if our organization is engaged in travel covered under the UT travel policies, we will be required to adhere with the above rules and regulations.